Eric Robbins, CEO of the Jewish Federation of Greater Atlanta. This was Squirrel Hill. This was Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Was his neighborhood. This was my neighborhood. This is where I learned what community meant. This is where I learned that people of all faiths can live together, that a Jewish community can thrive, that you could live your life never even thinking anti-Semitism ever existed because you live among other ethnic groups that love you and care for you and share every day with you, and all of our doors were open. This is the place that I learned how to care about community, and this is the place where I was inspired to devote my life to building community. Right now, literally, right this second, there's a street in Pittsburgh. It's not so different than Peachtree Street. It's called Fifth Avenue. In the middle of Fifth Avenue sits a synagogue that doesn't look so different than this one. It was built probably in the same era, called Rodef Sholem. Rabbi there is actually from Macon, Georgia. There's a funeral going on right now of two young brothers, not young, my age, I guess young, Cecil and David, developmental disabilities. I'm sure many of you have learned about them through this tragedy. But these individuals embodied nothing but good. They cared only about people. They devoted themselves to service. And in my neighborhood where they grew up, people referred to them as the mayors. They were there at the synagogue every single week, handing out books, picking up books, welcoming people. And I promise you, when this heinous individual walked into that synagogue, they welcomed him too, only to be killed. And right now they're being put into the ground forever. This morning at breakfast, serving my daughter as I often do and having breakfast with her, she's 2 weeks away from her bat mitzvah. She's coming of age, what we do in the Jewish community. And I said to her, you might need to think about your speech a little bit because so many people that are going to be there are from Pittsburgh and from Squirrel Hill. And she said something that disturbs me greatly. She said, but that'll be 3 weeks from now. Will people even be thinking about it? My daughter's grown up in an era of Parkland, Charlottesville, Sandy Hook. This is too common. They learn to hear about it. They know things happen, but they're going to say, what's next? Here's what we need to do. First of all, this week, we're doing exactly what we need to do. The Jewish community needs hugs. We need soup. We need cookies. We need to laugh. Hug us. Hold us. Do exactly what you're doing. But Shiva, which is the 7-day period when these candles will be done burning, we need to do more of this. We need to come together as a community, and we need to stand up against hate. For God's sake, this is Atlanta, and we can wipe out hate. Let's do it together.